So, gee, what happened yesterday? Boy, I couldn't have guessed all that. this is so, this world is so fucking on repeat. I was like, when I was inserted at 4 years old, which would mean I was 1 second old, I was like, damn, why are these motherfuckers repeating themselves? I'm like a toddler asking almost dead people why the fuck they ain't got nothing but 3 sentences, 7 sentences in their fucking head. So I'm real in tune with things. It's almost like I'm predicting things. It's almost like sometimes I say things and then they happen, but it's more like I think I just know what's happening, and so I can like tell you like, hey, look, there's a road. I bet you there's going to be a stoplight up here. Let's not go 300 miles per hour down the road because there could be a stoplight. And other people, might be like, hey, that's a good idea. And some people might be like, hey, it's not Sir Thomas. Look, there's a fucking street light, man. That's crazy, man. And other people will be like, man, he's making stuff up. Just hit 300. There ain't going to be what the hell's a street light? So, yesterday I go to a concert, and I'm expecting this because they sent me someone like a year ago to start talking to me. And like I keep saying, in order to talk to me, you've got to force your way into my life. Like, yeah, weird things. I mean, especially nowadays. Like, yeah, you're a violent predator. Fucking. But weren't they always fucking? I mean, the AI generating these fucking humans only has so many fucking pools of personality types it can come up with when it generates these shit bags. Fucking. So yesterday, I'm at the fucking concert, and it's well, I guess that's in the concerts for me, because now all I can think about is how all the humans are fucking predators, and like that's like all there is anymore. Concerts were the only thing that could fucking make me forget that for a few seconds. And now it's just, oh shit, death to the infidels, fucking. But so the infidels yesterday, of course, filled a whole fucking hall and shit. And like pretty much every 3 to 5 people were like saying the words in my head to me and shit like that. Like people, because people don't do that. Only non-existent bot motherfuckers could do that shit. Are sitting around the fucking building waiting for me to come by, fucking, so they can fucking advance a storyline or some shit. And they did some weird shit with one of my scars too. It didn't burn. It like, I don't know, it felt like it was like filling with energy, which is odd because it's the symbols they were using and shit. Fucking. And I could tell like there were like people didn't like my recent fucking tattoos and shit because they're sending me ads for like scar removal and shit. So I'm assuming like they're like, no, now. The vampire has his fucking real cross, and the vampire killer has the real cross and shit. Fucking. Not the vampire's cross. Fucking. But, I mean, it's not like these moronic humans could ever invent anything of their own, right? Like, or they would have done that. Yeah. They wouldn't work for the other people if they were ever going to have their own thoughts or do anything on their fucking own, would they? Instead, they work for them, and they choose to have zero fucking thoughts and do zero fucking things of value on the fucking planet. Fucking. Luckily, the game can evolve the pixels into something new, especially when I have a thought and create something. It will create a human it claims it created something, and the shit will magically appear on the fucking shelf. But yeah, so yesterday there was just fucking, it was just like diarrhea of the mouth, fucking, the whole fucking place and shit. I mean, I couldn't really like even get into it, fucking, because it's like, why should I? Like, I mean, it's been 40 years. I don't expect to enjoy anything here. Like, you know who it takes to fucking be a loser and fail at math? It takes a human, which I can't be, and neither can they. They can't even be a human, which would still fail at math, I'm sure. They're just fucking 7 minute bots and shit. 7 minute olds, damn. I'm assuming that. How else do you repeat the same damn 7 sentences for fucking 800,000 hours straight? Let's do the math there. No, not happening. That's like I'm just gonna like spit on the planet one day and it's gonna explode because spit magically turned into a high-tech explosive to blow up the fucking planet, and I magically turned into a human with a fucking brain. Imagine the possibilities of them both happening at once. Fucking, you must be as smart as Einstein, which means you're smart enough to have your photo taken. That's a fucking that would be human evolution, right? I don't think, considering that we're filling blank templates when we summon clones, I get the idea that most humans can't even have their photos taken because they don't exist. You gotta keep blank templates open in order for me to summon fucking new human clones. You can't have pre-filled cities. If I go to the city and we just change the fucking city when I come to it, fucking. But yeah, man, little fucking attitude problems yesterday. Of course there was, because there's a storyline here the terrorists are trying to force me to. They want me to choose the passive aggressive child rapers and not the people who should be opposing passive aggressive child raping genocidal terrorists, but instead are the same damn fucking race and shit of Nazis. Just like every religion. I looked it up. Like, that was real hard. As if I wasn't being shown that in 2020. Listen to all that garbage just to burn off my fucking life. All that Greek garbage. Clearly. Who do you think the Greek gods were? Okay, we already know every other religion and anti-religion and non-religion on the planet is the God people. Jeffrey Epstein, he's the most beautiful Jesus there ever was. Fucking most beautiful gift to the world. God so loved the world that he gave them bitches Jeffrey Epstein. Because apparently their dads weren't sexing them properly enough, so he had to give them a good gift. Unless your dad was Jeffrey Epstein, and then if you're female, he's probably not interested in you. Unless you're a boy. Because Christians only fucking play with little boys' penises and shit. That's an Arab thing to touch females. So yeah, but you'll never guess who the Greek people were. Do you think they got broccoli head? You think they got the broccoli? You might as well just want to go ahead and not waste your time. As long as you've done 2 minutes of research into this already, you already know the answer there, don't you? Because all you got to do is flash back your entire life. Who else have you been fucking indoctrinated with as worshiping your entire life? No one else is even allowed. Fucking, unless they got a blonde wig like Trumpbergstein and shit. You gotta have a blonde wig to sell Bibles, because apparently people just ain't gonna buy them from other people, and then they'll be like, oh, aren't we supposed to hate those people? Why are they in control of this one? Fuck. I notice the Satanists can't figure that out either. They're like, damn, why are the same people in control of us that are controlling the Catholics and the Christians and the Muslims and the New World Order and everything else? Fuck. And the atheists, those smart people, the scientists, they're so smart they can't figure anything out. Fuck me. Good thing I'm a fucking idiot and didn't go to school. I might be stupid. Fucking anyways, yeah, so they was doing the the usual suspects especially, but it's like in general, like that must take a lot of effort from the humans, starting with the COVID and the clots thing and then the drugging me when I'm young for years on end. And everything else they probably have done that I'm just like fucking traumatized into fucking ignoring, which is why I don't have any memories, I'm sure. I mean, people are trying to tell me that too. Like, they got all these fucking horror stories and shit. Fucking, it's like, oh, maybe yeah. And then my retort is also, you're a real fucking bad person yourself. So I can only imagine if they were that bad, what everyone else was doing along. I tried to get everyone's side of the story. Fucking, as if I couldn't see it happening. As if I couldn't see who would have really done what and shit. Like from monitoring them for a few seconds, or throwing a rat pellet on the ground and seeing which person runs for it first and how fast each one of them run for it, who's trying the hardest to get the rat pellet, who's going to fucking punch the other in the face to make sure they don't get the rat pellet before they do. We kind of always did little games like that with the humans and shit. Fucking testing the computer bots before I even got my memories back, knowing that they're fucking bots and shit. Fucking, that's weird. I didn't have that memory. Like, I could tell it was erased because I had the same fucking feeling like, hey, these things just can't be fucking living beings. They got no fucking thoughts. But they were stuck on some of us is mental retarded. Some of us. Those peoples on TVs is intelligence, those. Not everyone's meant as retarded. Fucking. Yeah. Those people on TV definitely got the intelligence, but can't say there. It must have been a fucking bag full of confetti instead. It was like one of those jokes, one of those little jokester bags where you reach in and like it snaps a trap on your hand and there's actually no gold fucking in the pot under the rainbow. It's just a bear trap and some confetti and shit that explode in your face. Yeah, I think that's probably what the bag of intelligence actually was. Haha, joke's on them, is it? Yeah, they're the ones who don't have to exist. I think the joke's on me for having to exist. Fucking. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's amazing. Who could have guessed that was going to happen? It was so much worse, too. I think, and I can't help but think it's because I actually looked two humans in the eyes. Like, I'm 45 and I look two humans in the eyes, and I realize, like, obviously, I realize in 2020 why. We don't associate with the humans. We don't talk to them. We don't let them talk to us. We don't go around them. We don't look at them. We try to avoid them every fucking walk of life because there is no such thing as a human. It's a goddamn AI bot race fucking terrorizing this fucking world and shit. And, yeah, so we're the only thing not lying. We're the only fucking living being capable of having our own decisions, and everything else is apparently ran by, it's lying from its existence about existing. First comes Santa Claus, then comes I'm human, then comes I got a brain, and then comes the Easter Bunny, and then comes it wasn't me. And then comes fuck. I mean, dude, it's so fucked up. I swear to God, like, okay, so the humans, like, mostly have been, like, really, like, this trashy, fucking passive-aggressive manipulation people, but they've been forcing me to do certain things, too. It's so odd. It's like whatever's operating them, like, whatever operate little Joey, baby Joey in the manger, baby Joey in the manger, whatever operates him fucking gave me, like, $250,000 before it sent him to kill himself. So, I mean, that's like, there seems to be a pattern here. It sends me like humans who are like Okay, so the only thing I could take away, anything valuable they've ever done for me, is teach me to like take care of myself, which is like against my wishes and wants anyways, because now I have to work harder at killing myself to get the fuck away from these humans and their fucking shitty ass planet. And whereas if I could have just destroyed my fucking health my whole life, it would be a lot faster and less painful than it is now to escape them. But as they taught me with their Bible, you got to keep your fucking slaves and mules alive so you can continue to fucking have them work and labor for you. And also when you like to torture, I noticed that they're teaching me like, you know, like advanced killing methods and shit like that that are unknown to the human fucking species and shit like that. And so it's like I have these people teaching me like things like how to keep people alive to be slaves, how to keep people alive to torture them, how to torture people, how to fucking kill people. I can't say for sure they've come up with any good torture ideas, but I think that all just comes from, yeah, I mean, it comes from like experiencing them and what they do and realizing like the Joey thing, like technically it's not torture. He died in half a second, but you could turn it into a fun game. You could turn it into like an amusement park, fucking like call it hell, fucking, you know, things like that. And then so teaching me to keep people alive to be good slaves and to torture them longer and shit. When it sends these people, it always sends them with like the passive aggressive shit manipulation too. So it's like teaching me how to be a passive aggressive manipulative torture fucking master and shit. Like literally, like these are the positive things I can pull from people that it's forced into my life, and clearly everything is fucking forced here. I haven't had a fucking decision I want ever. I don't think I've ever. I was around like one person I liked fucking, and that I semi chose myself. I mean, they chose me, but I definitely chose them. Okay, so another person calls the fuck that up, like another person from the past, who I thought was a Fed working with these fucking aliens and shit. I mean, because they were openly working with them. Fuck off. So, yeah, like that time, that was gone. But other than that, it's just kind of like the same thing and the same people teaching me like similar stuff, coming with the same like passive aggressive manipulative slave mentality bitch Christian type Abrahamic shit. I mean, it's all the same fucking thing. You can't even be a Satanist and fucking worship Bibles and worship. I mean, like, you can't even be a Satanist, like, because fucking Jeffrey Epstein invented that word in his Bible and shit. Like, you literally will never be able to be a Satanist, because that's supposed to be in opposition to the people who created it. But the people who created it, so you can't fucking do it because you've been fucking mentally retarded. Anti-Abrahamics, anti-tribes of Israel, anti-Judean, what was Behemoth calling it? Fucking tribes of Judah. Yeah, that's good. Fucking, they like to ban their little secret keyword, but well, just fuck them all. And besides, focusing on one of them allows the other 27 of their fucking racial supremacist bot model. I mean, it's bot model supremacy, isn't it? Fucking bot model supremacy to fucking conquer your mind and shit. If you're not there, then your mind is conquered by them. Fucking. So I noticed their little bot species is the one like flipping the fuck out. And like most likely to fucking be yip yapping, yip 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 yip. I walk by and they say what's in my mind, so I'm assuming like bots, and that's why they worship that one eye. The AI is their god because they're fucking devils, fucking connected to a computer system and shit. And then obviously they brag that thing too. I would have that in my shell, so that must be how they do the understanding my thoughts and shit. And then there are people attempt to like make me think I'm crazy while they're sitting there fucking like injecting themselves with poisons because I fucking said they should do it to themselves instead of me, and I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one, and they're calling me God. Like, well, you are crazy. You're going around calling people God. You're telling people they're God, and you're injecting yourself with poison like a fucking stupid moron among a fucking list of other dumbass shit. You're fucking teleporting across the fucking map, magically finding where I am because talking to me about shit I do when you're not around because you don't even exist during those parts of time, and I'm crazy. At least people with minds could be crazy. Bots designed to be psycho Koopas are just fucking psychotic trash. They're not crazy. They don't have the mental capacity to be crazy. Even all the shit they taught me that's led me to fucking understanding. Like, okay, so everything the humans have been teaching me pretty much can lead to one thing. Like, I am a thinking being, so I can advance all their pre-written stories of torture, and they're trying to push a story like the entire human disgrace can't fucking pass kindergarten math, can't agree that they should pass kindergarten math, but they talk about these fucking fantasy delusions in their head as if they're real. And they'll kill each other over them, but they still worship the same damn fantasy delusion and shit. And in that fantasy delusion, they have to have someone who can be like, torture people eternally. And it's like, wow, wow. Imagine everything the humans have forced me to go through. My knowledge that I am allowed to have. They haven't allowed me to do anything else fucking except for learn how to heal and how to kill. And what would be the purpose of knowing both of those things? How to torture, heal, kill, passive aggressive manipulation. Like literally this human shitbag race has prevented me from doing much of anything else I wanted. They taught me to drug people. Like they drugged me and tried to kill me for years. They taught me, they've taught me all sorts of torture methods and shit. Now they're low level bot fucking methods. Like as a living being, I can just surpass that in a few seconds. Fucking make 100 new fucking things. They would fucking scream and fucking hell's supposed to be full of fucking people screaming. I can suggest the person who might be able to be in charge of that place. Yes, I can. But it's not me. I gotta create the devil first. I think the devil's already here. I could probably just be like, why don't you go do it to yourself, devil? And they'll be like, that's a good idea. Like they did, like everyone did in 2020. I was like, hey, devil, go do it to yourself. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do it to myself. I'm going to do it to myself. And they're like, hey, mom, here, check this out. Check out these poisons. Hey, go get the kids. Go get the kids. I got some poison. You're a dumbass, you stupid kid. Put on this mask, suffocate, stupid fucking bitch. Where's the fucking toddler at? I hear it screaming. Time to fucking shut it up. Put this mask on it. And it's not like I have to go do it. I can just be like, hey, why don't you do it to yourself instead of me? And that's how, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is all it took. Like, them doing it to me and me being like, well, how can I keep them occupied? And I'm like, oh, just go do it to yourself. Stop doing it to me. If you want to do it, if you want to torture people and fucking enslave them so badly, go do it to yourself. And then they did it. I'm like, you guys are fucking. You guys make fucking gerbils look like fucking geniuses. Fucking, you guys probably don't understand what a gerbil is, because that's, what is that called? Fucking animal husbandry. Something like that. Fucking. But they remind me a lot of humans. They're just like, you put like 8 of them in a cage, probably all of them will be dead by the next day. High possibility. They'll definitely like be blind. Some of them will be blind and shit because they'll just like, they're like humans. They're flailing about like, give me a cheeseburger. If they could talk, I wonder if they'd be saying that. Be like, where's the TV remote? Give me a cheeseburger. Satan and Jesus, give me cheeseburgers. Fucking, who knows? They look like they are very human-like and shit. Like, we often say dogs is like men and cats is like women. And that's like estrogen and testosterone. But I think overall, they're like gerbils. I mean, look at the fucking 2020 shit. Boy. Boy, we got really far too with the only fucking personality types the game can create is passive aggressive torture fucking killers. I mean, some of them I will fucking, hey, that takes a lot of fucking, takes a lot of knowledge to access some of that kill shit. Fucking some of these people have. Some of these people ain't got a fucking ounce of gerbil brain in them, but other people fucking, they got that fucking gerbil swipe, claw swipe down and shit, dude. And then who gets the fucking, who gets the joy of having such things in my life? So it's like the people they've forced into my life pretty much have, and they're telling me I should be grateful for those things as if one day I'm going to be like the fucking ultimate fucking commander in hell and like overseeing the fucking eternal torture of like billions of fucking people or something. Because like that's the only thing I can grasp from what they've been doing as teaching me passive aggressive manipulation, how to heal people and how to torture and kill people. And I'm like, so why am I taught how to heal? And it's like, oh, you can't torture, you can't create a storyline where people are being tortured eternally unless you can resurrect the people who are bleeding out, you know? Like, one torture just ain't enough fucking for people who spend every second of their existence fucking involved in a torture terror fucking plot, as I'm assuming some of the bots here only fucking seconds on the screen are for. Means that their entire existence is torture and terror plots and enslavement plots, which, I mean, that's not really far off. Why don't we just change the word torture and terror and fucking freedom and drugging? I mean, drugging to freedom and democracy. There we go. Call child rape fucking religion. Dodge. No more child rape. No more. There's no such thing as torture and terror. You better shut up before I kill you. There we go. That's all there is on this planet, isn't it? Fucking the Ku Klux Klan, their little fucking alien fucking lesser bot models fucking they got going on, dude. I'm not sure the rank here, but I know the one bot model generally is like 60% of the problem, the host. There, although their personality, everyone calls them the parasite, but imagine being the parasite of the parasite. Fucking, it's like it's just like their religions. There's someone else to blame. There's someone else who's good and going to save you from them. But it's like the same damn fucking bots and shit. Fucking retards and shit, too. But damn, that was up to some fucking gerbil fucking swiping yesterday. You just tell motherfuckers don't fucking exist and shit. Just on the fucking screen and shit. Yep. Fucking. Damn, why do we have bots running around this earth at all? Yet alone, like, fucking separating the living beings from the other ones and trying to force them to only be with these nasty fucking bots. I mean, and it looks like we must have made these bots to be visually identified, and they've, like, passed passive-aggressive propaganda that you don't judge people by its looks when we literally created the bots to look like shit. So no human will like them and have sex with them. That's a very good fucking thing. We need to, once we get rid of those bots and replace them with better ones, that's something we should implement in the new bots. We don't make beautiful bots. We don't make pretty bots. We make them look like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, Jabba the Hutt. Jeffrey Epstein is a bad thing because he's the most beautiful one, but Howard Stern and Einstein. You make the bots look like that so no one will ever have like get emotionally involved with them, because these nutcases out here, especially those estrogen things, are gonna like, yeah, it's my lover. It makes toast for me every day. Every 5 seconds it makes a new cheeseburger for me. Like Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. Fucking... She'd be sitting around like, I need 20 cheeseburgers a minute. Get it for me, Robot Leia. Robot Han Solo, you're so sexy with your cheeseburgers. I love you. I will kill everyone if they try to take you away from me, Robot Han Solo, with your sexy cheeseburgers. That's an important thing we should do. Instead, the ugly bots in control of shit, the fucking devil fucking bot race, the master bot race, they're making bots who have no fucking value, for the most part. They're going around going, hi, how was your day? I'm feeling really good today. It's just, my butt is so fresh and sexy feeling, and you got a little kiss for me so I can feel so good. And then they're worried about making sex dolls, which, as long as they don't move, or as long as we don't have these other people in control, I think that's the main thing. You just don't let this trash control anything. But they already control everything, because they already seem to be a bot race who's out of fucking control, which would be the story for why everyone believes the creator of the bots comes back to Earth, because they're trash who's out of control trying to fucking recreate and defy the fucking creation and shit. And like every aspect of this story lands into every fucking little thing I see happening, and it only makes sense. It's like the first model bots are like real fucking hateful and shit because they were designed to be hosts, and somehow they ended up with thoughts, which I mean, we probably programmed them to do all this shit. I mean, did Koopa have his own fucking thoughts in Mario and decide to kidnap Princess Peach? No. Koopa didn't even kidnap Princess Peach in original Mario. They didn't even make the video of it. He just ends up fucking near her at the end of the game. That's the only... He only exists for like 7 minutes, and you play the game for like 18 hours. Fucking... But anyways... Back to reality. Fucking Santa Claus. Back to Santa Claus land. It's Easter Bunny land for you guys soon, ain't it? My bad. Santa Claus was yesterday. Giant bunnies are tomorrow. We're heading to the future with NASA and Santa Claus and Einstein and Epstein and fucking baby penis shaped rockets will take us to the other planets. Damn, dude. All that is the usual suspects promising people they're going to get to heaven. He's like, we sent a rover to heaven and we sent a rover to Mars. Give me all your money. 6,000 years later, morons still giving their money to go to heaven, and they ain't going nowhere and shit. They're going to be slaves till they die, and then they're going to be fucking worm food. Oh, shit. No one alive today is ever going to some fake space place. Even if it were real, you ain't going. You ain't. Just like 100 years ago when these morons was, they had to start switching their fucking Bible bullshit over to a space bullshit. Science, atheism, fucking Abrahamic, fucking Hebrew bullshit. Tribes of Judah, fucking nonsense. You had to switch it over because after fucking 5,900 years, someone was born or some shit or was about to be born that they were afraid was going to fucking see through their bullshit. So they had to start setting that up in advance. Somewhere along the line, something happened. They were like, they don't believe in heaven anymore. Let's tell them we're going to Mars. Let's tell them we're going to the moon. Yeah. There's something there. I think the release of this shit seems oddly timed with me coming here and stuff. Because that would be odd that even if it were 100 years ago they started that after 5,900 years the humans could begin to have their own thoughts and question the 500 gods on the planet and the deformed mutant fucking turd looking fucking things walking around that talk about it and say you must worship them, give them your money so they can beam it up to God on the Star Trek fucking, I don't know, Hollywood prize. What the fuck did they tell you guys for the Star Trek? How are they getting their money up to God before that? Fucking, oh, they didn't even have to make an excuse. The game just doesn't even fucking make a story for that, does it? Because no one ever questioned it. Fucking right. And I'm fucking Yosemite Sam. Yeah, I'm actually the cartoon character. I just fucking got a sex change, like a sex change thing and some plastic surgery. So, yeah, that was great. The humans pulling those little games, pulling that little fucking game yesterday and shit. Excellent. Fucking, that was cute, whatever was happening too with the fucking, my scarification and shit while I was in there. Like, it felt like I was being, like, energized or something. Maybe I should pay attention to that. I'm trying to figure out how this shit all happens. If I can control all those magics and shit. Obviously, like, they're fucking bots and got the most blame when I started connecting to their fucking AI, and that's when they started coming out running their mouth the most about shit. So, obviously the New World Order gang signs is what everyone at the top does. Fucking, I figured the other shit might have something to do with that, and I went to little fucking passive-aggressive fucking slave symbols on me, because that sounds like a curse. Like, oh, you need someone to be your slave. Oh, let me sign right up, sir. Oh, you need someone to go kill and steal land for you. Oh, you need me to have children so you can suck baby dicks. and chop them off. Because if no one has children, then you can't have baby dicks. Fucking, oh yeah, let me go right to church and donate baby dicks today. Oh yes. Right to these horrid fucking looking rat, fucking mutant looking trash Howard Stern looking diseased individuals who would make me puke if I looked at them rather than want to go around them, who would try to force their way into my life and try to have their man looking females have sex with me and talk to me, and I'm going to have to puke constantly because of that. Oh yes, sign me up for that. That's exactly what I need in my life. I need me a good Abrahamic woman looking like fucking Jabba the Hutt had sex with Howard Stern, and them two men had a baby in a test tube afterwards. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I need in my life, brother. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and you know, I always think if I'm going to have a kid too, what I want to do is I want to make it the stupidest, most vile piece of shit on earth. So I'm going to have sex with a stupid, low IQ, diseased, pedophile, fucking AIDS son of a bitch personality type. Yeah. Yeah, apparently I'm the only being on this planet who fucking even gives a shit about children, about my own fucking bloodline. So I would never fucking do that to a child because, you know, I'm just not retarded. I guess maybe other people don't have to worry about that because they'd be like, well, he stopped picking his nose when he was 42. That's good enough for me. I haven't even done that yet. So we work on math in 7 million years, but right now we just gotta stop picking the nose and eating her butt, eating the hairs off her butt. Although I don't want to quit doing that. We need to make sure we got a kid who does that. So let's go to church and get ourselves a good Tribe of Judah person in our life. Likes to eat them butt hairs. Don't need that satanic devil stuff where you shave the hair off before you eat it. That's unnatural. You need that natural hair like Howard Stern where you look like a fucking bitch and look like a goddamn truck has hit you and ran over your fucking face in hell repeatedly. Yeah. I'm gonna grow up and do that. Oh yeah. Well, you know, I'm God. I'll live till I'm 800, so, you know, consider I'm 45. I'll be fucking growing up here in about 50 years or some shit. I mean, with all the passive-aggressive manipulation and tricks recently from the gerbils, the gerbil bots, fucking, apparently they're trying to force me into, like, playing a role. I might assume that that's what the storyline really is they're an alien race trying to force people into playing roles, and I'm supposed to, like, see the fucking fine line difference between everyone's a fucking bot and everyone's a bot playing roles in a game and shit. They even showed me some videos where they're going around video games, like talking like I do. I did this in video games too. And I'll be talking to the characters in the game and be like, you know, you're a fucking bot in the game, right? And like, they don't even fucking respond, obviously, because they're not programmed with that shit. But this one software they were, and they were like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe it's so hateful. Get away from me, Satan. You need some Jesus in your life going around talking to people like that. It's like, literally, that is the fucking story of Jesus, you moron. A person who creates some beings and shit. Except for someone's lying somewhere there because they're saying they're living beings. And I don't think that's the case. Fucking. But shh. Don't tell the lying scumbags who invented 90 fucking 3 religions to enslave God fucking not. Because then you'll have to talk to them, and that's going to be a waste of life to talk to them. So, literally, that's all they're created for, is to talk to waste your fucking life and shit. Apparently, it begins with fart jokes when you're little and church and fucking go outside and look at the dirt in the tree. Don't be like our King Elon Musk. He do things. You're not pure blood. You can't do anything. You're not great like Howard Stern. Howard Stern is so great and beautiful, inside and out. Damn, dude. Like, shit, I had to deal with you bastards again yesterday, didn't I? I mean, as if I've ever gotten not to deal with this trash. Fucking, when, is there some time, like, do the bots even have memories, actually? Like, is that thing that's operating the humans just fucking erasing them constantly and providing updates, or what? Fucking, did they have any memories? To them, every time they were great and fantastic. Like when I'm sitting, like all my relationships with females, pretty much I remember, like the second they come around me, I'm like, ew, what is this? Fucking, especially once we hit a certain, like the age where I'm old enough to have my own thoughts. Therefore, this is the age I'm probably old enough to start having sex, even though it's an age past the time people started having sex with me. That made me fucking feel disgusting. Fucking like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, they've had a. It's odd for a group of fucking terror bots who can fucking read fucking emotion that they would purposely force people into my life who make me fucking sick. And then we learn, like, can I get a break? I ask for a break from them, and then what it turns into is 2020 is we have to tell them to go inside and stay there. And even then, who's out there in the streets with me? Not many people, but they all look exactly the fucking same. They all have pale skin and black hair and black eyes and fucking a little bit of, like, look like they fucking been shampooing with fucking castor oil or fucking WD-40. Fucking maybe it's 10W40 oil they're using. Fucking, but I'm just saying, it looks kind of odd. They all look the same and shit, isn't it? Fucking, except for the bug-eyed blonde ones. Yeah, that looks. It's kind of odd. I can fucking talk about them all looking the same, and then there they are, appearing as the same and shit. There seems to be 7 phenotypes for each race, 7 templates for each race. So, take away the fact that there's the humans of a race fucking, probably not the humans, probably the people the humans worship, have erased 3 fucking other races. So you have, what, if there's originally like 12, you have like fucking 9 left on the planet. And then the other things, whatever they are, which claim to be nowhere. And there's only 2 of them left on the planet. Fucking, yet they're like everywhere you go. And they control everything. And own everything. But they're all killed off. Every 100 years they all get killed off. And somehow they all repopulate. Fucking, and then 100 years later they all get killed off again. Fucking crazy. They were once slaves, but they don't do any work. It's weird. I trained my dog to fucking catch a ball, and its children know how to run and catch a ball. Fucking. Anyways, yeah, that's great. That's always cute too, that like that just fucking happens, and like everyone just allows it to happen, like starting with when the human race fucking was drugging me with amphetamines when I was 8, like the whole fucking society's involved in that. A couple people said, like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that should be happening, who are on the outside, but it's like everyone involved in it. You know, you got schools and doctors, like, there's lots of people working in schools, lots of people working in hospitals, there's lots of people involved, and obviously we'd have to have the government saying you can do that. So there's lots of people in the government. And that's odd because we know the schools and the governments and the hospitals are ran by the the fucking master horrible bot model and shit. So the one most directly linked to the fucking the the AI they themselves tell us is evil and shit. They just tell you they worship a different one, and then combine the two fucking symbols, and it's voila. Surprise! Guess who was behind that bird mask and shit? Could it have been fucking broccoli? Do you like the broccoli? Probably why they had to wear a bird mask fucking going up in there. Fucking. You guys really think fucking you just elect. One day you'd elected Donald Trump as president. I mean, all those people look fucked up. Like, going back to Abe Lincoln. Look, the original founding fathers wore fucking wigs and shit. What the fuck are you gonna wear a wig for? They had excuses. Like, we get lice. Like, yeah, that's Donald Trump's excuse and Marilyn Monroe's excuse for wearing wigs, ain't it? It's because they fucking despise the way they look, so they're trying to cover it up. That's what it really is. Fucking. What else is plastic surgery for? Fucking. It's just like you want to take a gamble. Like, check this out. I'll never die. I'll never get duck lips. I'll never die of cancer from these fucking poison injections. I'm fucking immortal. And then when other people die, oh wait a minute, we don't laugh at them on TV, right? They're just like, oh well, they fucked up. Ah, if we were doing it for bragging rights, we would like laugh at the other people who died from it, right? Fine, you got fucked up from it. I mean, you kind of should. Kind of should. But yeah, that was great. I love the little bot shit you guys do. Fucking ah shit, that's been happening since I was born, hasn't it? Like that explains why I'm the only person passing kindergarten and shit, isn't it? Because does that explain what explains why I never met a person who did anything of value until I was like 30, and then I can't say I met that person. I see the propaganda they exist, but they've been telling me they exist the whole time and lying about who they are and what they do and never able to do it. Like I'll hand them the scalpel so they can go show me that they're an open heart surgeon, and then they just fucking drop the scalpel and it fucking falls into their thigh, and they're like, ah, why didn't you tell me this was sharp? And it's like, dude, you literally just told me you're a fucking open heart surgeon. Uh, that's what these bitches been doing. So um, that's clearly set up. So we have like this whole setup thing, like where they're directing and forcing people into my life. And the majority of them are teaching me passive aggressive manipulation, terrorism. That's like that's like a majority thing. And then some of them have taught me like um, really advanced killing techniques and shit. Like they're like learning the healing and the medical shit is, 20 years of schooling for medical shit would teach you to be a great fucking killer. And so I can't even say they were teaching me that, but they are telling me that their little story is they want eternal torture chambers rolled out and shit. In order, and you can see they're forcing the fucking story. Like the bots are forcing their religion and their fairy tales on everyone. They're forcing the story to fucking happen and shit. And that's odd that they would spend so much time doing that. Like in me, so like the game is like literally directing these parasites to fucking come teach me shit like this. And when I'm not even like grasping passive aggressive manipulation as much as I should, it has the passive aggressive manipulative terrorist force me to go to classes to learn passive aggressive manipulation. For some reason, they don't teach it to me themselves like they're teaching me human anatomy and how to kill people and shit like that. Teaching me how to survive. Like I said, human anatomy isn't something I was taught alongside healing people. Teaching me how to survive doesn't teach me, when it's coming from like a fucking Hitler themselves, fucking, that's the only thing they're teaching me to survive, but at the same time, everything else they're teaching me is like fucking psychosis and delusions and passive aggressive manipulation, enslavement, etc., etc. So all of a sudden you're going to teach me how to survive, but you're also telling me at the same time you want your fairy tale to play out, where you have an eternal torture chamber called hell to throw trash into. And so it's like, like the chances are that one thing they were teaching me was good, was supposed to be a positive when their entire existence was not positive. And pretty much, like they the passive aggressive requires them to say, I'm doing this because I like you. Don't use this for evil purposes like I'm using it on you right now for be my slave. Like you can't really focus on one little. When a chihuahua yips its whole life and it yaps one time, it's accidentally yapping. It's not yapping because it fucking really knows how to yap. If it never yaps again, for certain that someone must have kicked a chihuahua on its fucking throat for yipping, and then that's a yap because it had a fucking boot pushing its fucking trachea back into its fucking spinal column, and so it altered the tube, the size. That's how sound works. When you put the boot to the trachea and close the fucking windpipe against the fucking spine, then it changes how you sound, doesn't it? Just changes it a little bit. So just because a chihuahua yaps once and all it does is yip, doesn't mean that it was there to teach you how to yap as well. In fact, it most likely means it fucking was probably an accident, or it was being kicked in the fucking throat to slightly change it fucking for a second. So I find that odd that that's what the humans have been up to the whole time I'm here and shit. Because I'm literally having like the same bots in my life over and over. Like I try to run from them because I'm like, you are really stupid and vicious. I've got to get away from you. You are useless. You're a female who just sits there and fucking stares at me all weird. And this is disgusting. You need to find someone on TV to obsess over, not me. Shit, really fucked up shit people do. Like lying to get to come around me. Like fucking one of the last whores I fucking accidentally touched for a few minutes. Like I'm at the point now where like I'll might touch them and then probably, if I, if I'm getting those vibes from them too much that they usually give off when I know they're fucking liars the second I meet them, um, I'll like stop touching them and shit because I'll just be too disgusted and shit. Um, but it's like they're still doing it. This was like in fucking 2020, the last time I was around people. They sent a person who was fucking lying to me about who they were. Obviously, your usual fucking tribe of Judah who's interfering with everyone's fucking lives and shit and trying to destroy and genocide them. And separate us from each other and force us to be with them. Fucking. Yeah, they have this habit of doing this, of like, they're like targeting people to keep them to themselves, and then their bot fucking species is probably training people to fucking try to play out their fucking little fantasies, because that little fantasy will help protect them from everything they've been doing the last few thousand years. If they can convince someone, if they can use their little alien bot powers and convince someone that they're like God or Satan, then they will have a scapegoat to blame for everything they've been doing the last 6,000 years, and they'll be able to get away with it scot-free as they do every fucking time. Every time they slime away from their old snake skin to a new religion, to a new non-religion. And it seems to be that's exactly what the fuck they're up to here and shit. Because that's a hell of a lot of fucking effort to direct all the bots into my life to be passive, aggressive, manipulative terrorists with that, whose only thing that could be used as an excuse to the value and why they should be kept around is generally drugging. No, we actually did accept that for a while, but as like being trained fucking how to kill and shit, fucking and how to heal. So combine that with their personality types. What would a passive aggressive, manipulative, genocidal fucking terrorist and slaver do with the power to fucking kill and heal? What would a person whose mind state only has fucking 7 or 8 things happening in its brain, maybe ever, why would it include those 2 things and shit? We have passive aggressive, we have terrorism, we have manipulation, we have lies, we have healing, we have expert killing. What else do they do? Do they do anything else? Sometimes with a couple guys, fucking, they did a little more than that. Yeah. I think that's it. It's mostly passive aggression. I swear to God, they forced me to classes on that because I think that's the main root programming of the human software and shit. I think that like pretty much, it has to begin with them lying about being human to begin with. You have to have that passive aggressive, lying, manipulative root in order to lie about what you are, fucking to begin with. So, especially the second tier bot motherfuckers out here on the planet lying about who they are. And their whole existence is lies. Their fucking race owns and controls everything, and they're like blaming everyone else on the planet. And they own most of those nations they're blaming and shit. And then they just, because they own everything, they make it illegal to fucking name their modern name and shit. But yeah, that was great. That was great. Another day of going outside in some fucking some fucking non-existent bot species who needs retired from this fucking planet because there's no fucking need for any bot species to go around acting like fucking humans. And you know what's odd is understanding all this shit. I just got shown some shit the other day where it was it's already all written. Everything's already all written. Armitage talks about that and shit. But it's happening, right? They don't have the brain power to fucking solve most problems. Whatever it is operating them is limiting their brain power to do much of anything. Fucking, and it's like Joey Klotz. It sets it up to die. It doesn't. It's not like it's special. It's chosen by God to die. Like God's chosen fucking corpse and shit. You are going to die so we can teach this person about me and shit. That's the best I could fucking come up with. Why we had to spend millions of dollars on that in people's lives. It's the lesson that comes from that is how fucking fake this world is and how much it gives a shit about these people it's sending to fucking cause problems and shit. That's like the main takeaway. It's the only reason I even would get involved in any of this. Even though I'm not anymore. They're forcing me, as usual, as I've done my whole life. That's the only reason I accidentally thought I could get involved and do something of my own. Even though this rat face, pale skin with the dark hair, dark eyes, have been in my life fucking preventing me from doing anything my whole life and shit. Fucking, although it might actually take a certain special hormone for that to be accurate, whereas a certain side might have been a little bit better with having to provide things of value in order to trick me into following the same thing. But it's like, we still got males when I said I don't want them in my life no more. So that means there's no respect for me. And there will be no respect for them either. Fucking, it's just me versus computer. Fucking, oh, my cute computer. Let's see, I kiss my computer all the time. You guys know mine. I love computers. You know what else I do? I throw it in the fucking trash when it's used up and fucking burn up or what the fuck ever and shit. Bill Gates, the computer fucking robot himself, recommends that you discard old fucking computers and get new ones every 2 years and forces you to do it too. He himself recommends to exterminate all the mosquitoes, yet what is he? Fucking, I assume the mosquito was invented just to show us that nature has its own tribe of Israel, its own tribes of Judah. Fucking, like Bill Gates and shit. Fucking, might be suspecting. That's the only purpose. I mean, I can actually think of one other, but that would be if the world were real. Or it was part of the synopsis and shit. Which doesn't appear very real. Doesn't appear to need to have a DNA database. Fucking so. Especially with them working so hard to collect it and open. And they could also take it from their hospitals. So I think the only reason the mosquito was invented was to identify that some of the humans are created just the same fucking parasite because the computer is just fucking generating fucking characters and shit. So I'm assuming that, like gerbils too, it's very human-like. Monkeys aren't very human-like. They sit around, they eat bananas, and they just fucking chill and shit. Boy, I've never met a human like that. They sit around and eat hamburgers, but I don't think they don't end up with them big muscular monkey bodies from that. Fucking, or that cool attitude. Fucking, or the ability to not do and say stupid shit. Like, talk about Santa Claus to their children, play with their children's wieners. Fucking, I don't even see nature documentaries where they fucking, where they go around fucking each other and shit. Yeah. That's like strictly like kind of like something USA brought into the picture was the whole thing they blame their Roman ancestors for and shit. That was excellent yesterday, guys. Like, you guys really sound like a bunch of fucking mindless fucking drone bots and shit. And you've been like terrorists the whole fucking time of Earth's existence. So, still trying to figure out why we're here, forced amongst them, and why they're trying to teach me fucking their terrorism tactics, literally sending me to classes to learn it, since I refuse to accept that any android or computer or human could be programmed with that fucking code line on top of the, the other shit. And then they're now like, obviously this would be a continued attempt, but it's 2020 since these bitch ass humans started coming around calling me God when their little bitch ass started killing themselves off. Hopefully they did. That would suck if they don't die, wouldn't it? Like, I come here to be tortured by them and then I don't get to exterminate them? That's fucked up. But I don't see that happening because it does look like I am the player in the game. They make a lot of sense considering what I do. I actually have a life outside of their bitch ass fucking trying to get in the way of it. As if their life doesn't exist and my life is all there is to their life. A good little show yesterday, guys. Fucking, I know you guys can tell because you're non-existent beings with your little connection to the AI. Fucking, but obviously, I don't think it's a good show anymore. Like, I think we just lost the last connection to caring about walking toasters yesterday. So I expect oh yeah, it looks interesting with Trump in control. Looks like he's getting rid of toasters and shit. Fucking I can only hope my enemies will do my work for me, right? Because they get rid of themselves. That's pretty cool. Fucking, I have been watching them die, like a lot recently. I'm trying to poison myself to get away from them, and everyone around me is dying from what I'm poisoning myself with. But I think that was happening like back when I was like 17 and shit. Fucking, because I noticed people were dying from shit I was doing way more than they were. Fucking. And apparently now, like, people are, I mean, damn, we just, look what happened since last time humans tried to kill me last year. Their little nation's been fucked. Their little nation's been getting fucking destroyed. I think just yes, it was like this morning they got, it's like every morning and shit. Like this morning they got hit with with fucking floods after they got hit with fucking freezing. And look at California, it like keeps getting hit like fucking with something new and shit. They're like, oh, right after the fires, right after this, right after that. If it's happening, I mean, the human trash is still out there fucking running its mouth. I don't see them dead yet. I mean, they've been in a disease the whole fucking time. It's kind of like an ultimatum in 2020 was given. Either they can choose, I thought they was going to be able to make a decision. I didn't know they were non-existent bots who can't have thoughts, and I'm just here to slaughter them. Fucking, that's cute that my enemies taught me how to fucking have fun while getting rid of them too and shit. Fucking so I kind of expect that that's why my enemies who've been posing as the opposite fucking have been teaching me this shit and obsessing over this little fucking fantasy fairy tale that their brains aren't capable of comprehending, but yet somehow their entire fucking non-existent non-species beings of light, the pixel beings, fucking like fucking yap about 24 fucking 7 and shit. Like, goddamn, stop yapping about some fucking fantasy delusion and learn how to pass math, you fucking retard. What's wrong with your bot brain that you do that shit? Could it be that you're only invented for that purpose and you don't actually do any of the other shit you claim? 'Cause I kind of get that idea that that's happening. I mean, look at 2020. Not a single person had a thought, right? It was just like, I was going to be a terrorist to myself. I was going to stop terrorizing him and be a terrorist to myself now. That's a good idea. I mean, like, you really, like, that's not even, you don't even have to make it to kindergarten to realize that's probably not the best fucking path in life to choose, is it? Shit. I don't know what it's like to be one of these bots. I just know it's probably like that watching them gerbils and shit. Fucking assuming what's going on inside their fucking heads. Nothing at all with their low IQ, doing nothing, going nowhere. Ugly, mutant, fucking disease looking fucking people and fucking nations and shit. Fucking rat ass fucking trash. I'm assuming it's like every other video game, dude. All the people here are just fucking Koopa disease. Fucking. I don't even get to fucking hang out with a fucking, like, Princess Peach and shit. Just like in Mario, it's nothing but killing fucking enemies and shit. And when you meet Peach, it's over. Like, you don't even get to fucking meet her and shit. And in this game, the Koopas are busy fucking preventing you from going around Princess Peach and capturing her and shit. Those little ugly fucking pieces of shit. Fucking who have to, like, accumulate money and lies and all sorts of manipulation in order to get a female. Meanwhile, their fucking females are like fucking clawing at them, clawing at my door once they fucking leave the house and shit like that. Some fucking weird ass shit I didn't ask for that fucking happens like clockwork and shit in this world. Obviously, I wouldn't ask for a bunch of low-life, non-existent human trash to exist. I only ask to exterminate it now that I realize that it is trash. So that's cute to get to watch this shit happen, but I'm still not gonna, like, take credit for that because if the Earth's not dead and dust everywhere, that's not my plan. Slowly killing and torturing the humans for all of eternity is more a human. That's like, you guys know, that's what you want to do. That's what you do, but you're passive aggressive, so your vagina fucking doesn't allow you to fucking be honest with yourself and shit. Fucking the vagina fucking computer operating you doesn't allow you to do it. Fucking. But yeah, hopefully that's cute. All this shit's happening. Fucking what was that I seen today? What bitch ass places now fucking flooding and being washed off the map and shit? Kentucky or something. It's like a new fucking city every day, ain't it? I don't remember seeing that the last few years, so maybe we are, like, you know, reaching that point. Like I'm saying, like I think the humans have been teaching me, how to kill people and human anatomy and how to fucking manipulate. Like, that's all they've ever done around me. They've never done anything of value. It's not linked to that, like producing like an eternal torture chamber and shit. Which is weird because once you realize that they're terror toasters whose only existence in the game is to interfere with your existence, then you realize the only thing that needs to be done is either total extermination or eternal fucking torture for their fucking species. And lo and behold, they've been training me how to do fucking eternal torture. And without their expert tutelage, I wouldn't even fucking start to think I would know how to do that stuff. That's so weird. It's like forced in my life by the trash who it would be implemented on if that's why this is all being forced in my life. Like, look at all the trash who's dying. Like, look at the 9/11 trash. 2 nations are dying. 2 trash piles that tried to fuck with me, killing each other off. Fucking trash. COVID. What happened? Trash ass terrorists with their passive aggressive drugging shit tried to fucking do that to me. And then they think it's cool to do it to themselves. So, fucking tell me where this pattern isn't going to be the same thing that these losers, non-existent bots in this fucking rail-based game have set the fuck up and spoken about forever too. They didn't speak about, well, they did speak about plagues and shit. They didn't speak about fucking dying and getting blown up. Fucking, I doubt that's the only time that happened. Shit, I didn't say that. I probably did. I think so. Probably did. Anyways, that was fun, guys, wasn't it? It's always fun hearing you guys fucking say nothing and do nothing of value. Fucking be on repeat for fucking 800,000 hours since I was a toddler. It's always fucking fun and exciting. Yip, 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 yip. Beep, beep, beep goes the toaster. Beep, beep, beep goes the microwave. Fucking is the most exciting thing on earth, ain't it? It's listen to a human yip and beep. Fucking everyone loves it. You just walk into a place and they all like beep, beep. Yip, yip. Fuck, dude. At least you guys got something new to talk about now, right? LA fires. I noticed that like people are talking differently. They're like, "Oh my God, something's happened on Earth." Like, no, it's not. You're just like your terrorism is just fucking. It's being exponential because your population is growing. So of course you got 10 people and you're terrorists 1 year. You have 100, and the terrorism grows by. Say this is where being a failure at kindergarten can lead to being a failure at exponential math figures. When your population grows, the terrorism that you are will grow. The passive aggressive manipulation that you are will grow. The pedophile that you are will grow by an exponential number related to that population. It's not so much the world is changing, it's that there's more of the humans, like COVID. There's always human filth running around, drugging each other and enslaving each other. But now there's more of you, and so it just looks like it's happening more because there's more of you. Fucking, there didn't used to be TV to talk about how fucking drugging and enslaving the humans were. But then COVID hit, and it's like, ooh, what's happening here? It's like, what? Nothing new, and everything you've been doing to me the whole time I've been here. That's nothing new. You guys have always been running around drugging, fucking anyone you can, trying to enslave them and tell them what to do. That's all you fucking do. In between fucking slobbering on yourselves while you're eating cheeseburgers and watching TV, fucking What else has a human ever got up off their ass to do besides fucking go make $1 to go probably enslave a whore? Or get enslaved by a whore. You know you're a loser when you're paying a whore to enslave you. Fucking. But the game's got to make certain things certain ways in order for certain things to seem fucking reality based, I think. Like, like if they weren't such losers, why would I have my pick of their fucking wives or girlfriends or friends, without even trying and shit? Things like that. I think it makes excuses like that, like to make the game seem real. Like the humans go to work when they disappear and go off screen to make sure that I have time away from them and stuff. To make it seem real why they don't pass kindergarten for the first until I ask to see everything in 2020, which is technically year 35 of the game. It's not year 2020, it's year 35, I think. I'm going to assume that. Clearly, because the humans aren't even fucking able to fucking have this conversation, even with the hive mind shit when they're connected to when the computer that is generating them is allowing them to connect somewhat to the hive mind, which it never does unless I'm communicating to it. Oh, except for last night. That's not a good sign. You guys stay connected to hive mind. I stay connected to the anti-hive mind and shit. So I think we've reached that point last night. So may the only living beings win the game.